projects because I've got some exciting stuff in the works. Actually, not in the works. These are all kind of like finished projects, which is exciting. So, you know, I've been working on this cardigan, and it's made in quilted cross stitch. It's the Remedy cardigan by Wool and the Gang. Do a little try on, but I'm definitely inserting pictures that I took like when I finished it because I styled it so cute. I wouldn't wear exactly like this, but kind of cute with this shirt actually. I love how these sleeves, it's from Opry Studio, like flare out of whatever like thing you're wearing over it. I love this yarn. I just think it looks so like nice and professional, the fabric that it puts together, and it has not pilled at all. It just seems like a very solid wool yarn. Can't actually button it because I accidentally bought buttons that were too small, so they just like go right through the holes. But honestly, I feel like I don't usually wear like V-necks closed up like this anyway. I probably would wear it open or like over my shoulders like this. I'm a sucker for a bit of like a preppy look. And finishing it was definitely like a fiber out God moment because I was like, I learned something new, I've made something that looks really nice, so very happy with it. Next up is the latest issue of Material Girls, and if you're watching this, this is out now, so I'll leave all the links down below, but Material Girls is my fiber art magazine and you can always download it for free. How adorable the cover is on this one. I'm so proud of it. There are a few free patterns in here. For sewing, we have these bubble skirts. Knitting is this mini bonnet pattern, which I also love, and I'm definitely gonna make a bunch of these because they're very fast and I think they're gonna be very helpful this winter. Cluster stitch scarf is the crochet pattern. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I worked on this scarf for so long, not because it's hard, but just because scarves are freaking long. So I got that finished and I wrote a little pattern for it. I also make video tutorials for all the patterns, so I'll link those down below as well if that's how you like to digest your patterns. There's lots of other fun stuff in here, and it's very cute, if I do say so myself. Again, I'm just like very happy with the graphics. The Meet the Material Girl is amazing. This is a Grammy winner in Material Girls magazine, okay? So you have to come like read this article because she has a really cool textile practice as well and had some really interesting things to say about that. Another kind of like finished project that I want to talk about that is announced in the magazine is our new community platform called Material Girls World. Again, if you're watching this, it is out now and the links to join it are in the description, but I'm very excited about this because Material Girls has been going for a little over like 2 years now since I started the original group chat. The magazine is a little less than 2 years old, but it actually started with a group chat, and since then we've been on different group chat platforms. We've had different social media. Like there's a lot of different ways that Material Girls puts out content and tries to connect people, and Material Girls World is now a way to kind of like bring all of that together. So I'll start flashing some like screenshots of what this looks like as I explain through it, but it's very exciting. I'm very proud of this, and I hope that you guys will join and get excited about it with me. Basically, Material Girls World is a website you can go to, materialgirlsworld.com. I'll link it down below. You can create a profile and start interacting with other Material Girls. We have things like a group chat function, which if you've been in Material Girls group chats, you kind of get the vibe, but it's rebuilt in like a cuter way. So you can talk about things like what patterns you're working on, show off crafts that you just finished. You can ask for advice in the classroom section, ask for pattern recommendations, like anything that you want to yap about, come to Material Girls World and you can choose a channel and chat in it. Our event ticketing is now on here, so if you are in London, you can buy your event tickets directly from Material Girls World. Right now, as we onboard people onto the profiles, what we're doing is building an interactive map. So it's going to be like a worldwide database of Material Girls. So when you log on, it's going to prompt you to start a profile. It's going to ask you a few questions about things like what crafts do you do, what meme of these is your favorite, things like that, and those will populate in your profile so that when people go to see your profile, they can learn a bit more about you, as well as, of course, being able to connect your Instagram, have a bio, have a profile picture, all that stuff. So we have these interactive profiles, and they're all going to be put onto an interactive map. You'll be able to scroll around the world, find where you are, and find what Material Girls are near you. Something that I get asked really often is how to start craft clubs, how to find crafters near me, and I've done things like create a craft club finder, but that still is like you have to be near one of these craft clubs that I recommended to be able to engage. But I think this offers a really cool opportunity for you to go on the map, find someone who's near you, and it's like you don't even need to have 20 people near you to have like a whole crochet group going on. You can just find like 1 or 2 people who it seems like you would really vibe with and make a new friend and connect over craft. So I'm really excited about the opportunities this is going to make to connect Material Girls around the world. In addition, it's also really good data for me to have because I often get asked to do Material Girls events in other cities, and once I see kind of what hotspots are on the map, like if there's a bunch of Material Girls in New York or Paris or whatever, like I'll go there and we can do a Material Girls event there, you know? So once we see kind of where all the Material Girls are, I'm coming for you, Material Girls World. I'm gonna add it to your home screen to go in and out of your new favorite part of the internet just whenever you wish. To sign up, there's also some membership options options, so it's completely free to join Material Girl's world, and you can do all the stuff that I was just explaining if you join the free Material Girl membership. But our print subscriptions to the magazine, so if you like to get, you know, the magazines in print form, are now transitioning to Material Girl's world. So you'll be able to join something called a Snail Mail Girl membership, where we will send you the print magazines as well as a little merch pack as like a welcome gift when you sign up. You'll also get discounts to Material Girl's events and any featured partners that we have, and early access to events and merch as well. So that's an optional membership, but if you're looking for some Material Girls gear, that is something that's going to be an option in there as well. Made some cute new merch for that. So the welcome pack includes some like welcome like orientation materials, but like in cute Material Girl fashion, of course, like printed out, as well as some stickers. So I printed out some meme stickers. I made a Material Girls world sticker, so I'm excited to send out some cute little packs to kind of like get people excited and welcome them into Material Girls world. I've been working pretty hard on this for a while, and so I'm so excited to like put it out into the world. As I'm filming this, it still hasn't like gone live or anything. I'm hosting a launch party in London, which I'm super excited about because it's gonna be, first of all, like the biggest one that we've done. We've private hired a bar and it's super cute and pink. We're gonna be making a craft. We're gonna have a palm reader there. Just very, very exciting event. I pulled out all the stops for this one, and we're gonna be launching the new issue of the magazine and telling people what Material Girls World is. It just feels very special, and I'm excited to carve out that space, and I hope you will join me there, bring some good vibes. Which is my favorite day. I love putting these together, so we have a little assembly line. I brought Grace with me for the first time. Usually this is a solo process because I love to like put on my headphones and stuff all the envelopes and like mark all the orders off on my computer, and I do have like a personal obsession with the post office, so like going to get all of the stamps and stuff and like sticking everything on. Also, very excitingly, this time around we have a new invention. This is a label printer, and up until now I've been either like handwriting every single address on the envelopes or printing out like sheets of paper with the addresses on them, cutting them out and putting packing tape over them. So it's been like a very crafty project, but we're getting professional. So I have this cute little like mini printer that I'm using to print out people's addresses and put those on the envelopes. I have my pink envelopes and the new issue of the magazine, of course, all over here. We show the view of the city. Yes. Great view of the city. We've been here since it was light out, so we're like watching the sunset over the city, and there's just like an amazing view of all the buildings. We're just starting to light up now. Positioned our assembly line so that we could like look out at the cityscape, because it just makes me feel very much like I live in London and I run a magazine. Okay, this is how you pack up a magazine. So I'm gonna take one issue here and then like a little envelope, stick it in there, close it up. Trash bin over here, very smart. Okay, now my favorite part, the stickers. So we have my little custom address stamp for the return address. Take an address sticker for the person this is being sent to. This one's for Adelaide's if you're out there. Put that in the center. And then we have a few stamp options here, okay? If you're in the UK, you get a UK stamp. If you're anywhere else, you get a worldwide stamp. This one's going to the US, so worldwide. And by airmail, par avion sticker as well, so it gets to you nice and fast. Gonna put that over here and mark off the order in my store. I think why I like these days so much is because it really feels like everything's coming to fruition, and I'm like on the verge of getting to share it with people. I feel like I don't do a very good job of explaining that like this is a one-woman show. Like obviously Grace is a very supportive partner and like helps, and she's like here tonight shipping with me and stuff like that, but like the magazine, like I write, design, source, like I do all of it. I get it printed, I ship it out. Like this is a one-woman show, and sometimes I get messages from people or like emails who are like, hi, would like Alexa like to do an interview, or anyone else on the Material Girls team? And it's like, okay, slay, like I'm doing it so much that people think like there's a team behind this, but there's not. Like it is me. I'm going to Elizabeth in Hong Kong. That is so cool. I've been making zines for a long time. Zines have been something that I've been obsessed with, just because I think like the immediacy, the tactileness of like being able to make something yourself. I started out like collaging my own zines, and obviously these are like made digitally and then printed, so it's a bit different, but I started out collaging zines, and it was very much like a self-expression. Like I just wanted to make something and I wanted to share it, and it's definitely a way to process life events as well. Like I would go through something and I just didn't quite know like what to do with it, and so I'd write a zine about it. And something that I love about zines is that they're so confessional. Like I feel like they're like these little diaries. At least the ones that I used to make were much more like diaries, and sometimes I even look back at them and I'm like, wow, that was really personal to like put out on the internet. It's like cool to be able to look back at those things and be like, these were thoughts that were so consuming to me at the moment, and then I feel like I let it out and I processed them, and now I look back and I'm proud of like the work that it created. But I think as I got like further into my art career and stuff, I wanted to make something that was a little bit more like in service of a brand, like building something together, like building a community, like not just about my thoughts. So like Material Girls has featured different writers and illustrators and a lot of different, you know, projects and patterns and things like that. And I love getting to put these things together that kind of like reflect a further community. So it's been like a new kind of challenge for me to think about. I've always loved zines. I used to read so many books about zines, and I like designed courses in college that were like self-studies about zines. My final projects were about zines. I at one point made these like zine suits that I would put zines into and zine materials. Like that was one of my first textile like sculpture projects in art school. I've just been always fascinated by people who like try to use this medium, because I think it's always interesting people, like they always have something so cool to say. I've never met a zine that I didn't love, so it's super cool to be able to like make one now and to have a further community that's like rallied around it and excited about it. So I love seeing that all just like come to fruition on these nights. I'm touching it here in London, and like someone's gonna touch it in Hong Kong that I'm sending this to, and like there was someone, I'm from Minneapolis, and we just saw Minneapolis zine come through, and it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm from there and I'm sending something back there. Like it's just such a cool thing to be able to do. I'm in today to do some launch party prep for the Material Girls World launch party. I'm very, very excited, and I have some fun projects, starting with what I hope will be a pretty simple DIY. So I have this plain headband, and I want to put some gathered ribbon on it to make something that is like similar or inspired by the Alice bands that Good Squish does. I love them. These headbands cost 70 pounds. Sorry, not paying for that. I got this lace probably for like less than 5 pounds, and we're gonna just try to like gather it together and make a tube and slip it over this headband. We'll see, but this is just like a personal project. I want to wear it at the launch party. I think it would be cute with my outfit, so we're gonna try that. Like everything's like coming together. I've been working on this like launch event for a few weeks now, and it has been really hard, honestly. It's like the biggest event that we've ever thrown. It's gonna have like around 50 people at it. We have a whole bar rented out. I hired a palm reader, which I think will be super cool. I also hired a photographer, because of course giving out like goodies magazines. There's gonna be games out, as well as like the craft and the palm reading. So I've gotten lots of different things like printed. I'm excited to show you like how it all came together, because it's also like the event that I'm the proudest of, because of course when all this is happening I need the perfect DIY outfit. So let's see what we can do with this. I love how it turned out. It turned out to be a lot easier than I thought. I think in my head I kind of made like a more complicated way to do it, but literally all I ended up doing was sewing a channel of fabric. This is about 3 times as long as my headband. Putting the headband through the channel to scrunch it all up, and then hot gluing the ends to hold it in place. Super simple. If you want like more of a walkthrough and to see how I did it, I did a TikTok on it, but so cute. I'll double try on. Now that I know it's this simple, I want to go get a bunch of different like laces to pair and make different ones, because how sweet is that? So now I am prepping the craft that we're gonna be doing, which is making these rosette badges, and I just finished the one that I'm gonna wear. How cute. So this is the Material Girls World logo, and we're just like layering different laces and ribbons to make these little badges. Okay, wait. Now I have to put this back on. Outfit of the night, imagine with like my little black dress. So cute. I love it. I've been seeing these on the runways at shows with like Sandy Lang and Susan Alexandra, just like girly pop brands that I love. And I love how it calls back to like this equestrian, like suffragette, 4-H talent show, beauty pageant, like queen aesthetic. I grew up going to horse camp. No one is surprised. So I just find this like super fun, and I think it's so cool to just make it all like nice and girly. So literally all I did was hot glue stuff to the back. So everyone's gonna get one of these badges, and then we have a bunch of different materials, which I just took like an hour cutting out. I'm about to make one for Grace so that we're set to go. Oh, and look, I was so smart. I don't want to put a pin through my shirt, so I even got these tiny little magnets so that I can like magnet it between my shirt. I'm so obsessed. I'm excited to see everyone wear these around, and I feel like I have lots of cute little ribbons too. People excited about like making it their own. Actually, we have to do a ribbon close-up because check this all out. So much good stuff. So I have stuff like lace, stuff that's more ribbony. This was such a good find because I think it just works perfectly for this like fanned out shape. So I'm really glad I found that. And then over here is all of the longer ribbons that will be used to hang stuff from the bottom. So I'm gonna make a button for Grace and I, so we're all ready to go, and then probably start packing up like the goodie packs that we give out. So we're going to be giving out obviously print copies of the new issue of the magazine, these buttons before people, you know, turn them into a craft, Material Girl stickers. It's time to get those packs ready to go, but I'm starting to see it all. I need to figure out how I'm gonna like transport all this stuff because yeah, I'm just kind of here making like piles of things that need to go wherever. So wish me luck. Lunch party. I'm so excited. So we're at this super cute bar called Diddy's, and we rented the whole place out. And this is where Grace, our bouncer for the night, is gonna sit, and she's gonna have a bunch of magazines, and this is what everyone is getting. Okay, I'm getting you a little walkthrough. G World logo on a button, and everyone's gonna turn it into a little badge like this. I'll show you that in a second. New issue of the magazine, and then on the inside we've got Material Girl stickers. You're invited to Material Girl's world, and my favorite part, made custom fortune tellers for the night. So these are both a party favor that's like Material Girls branded, but they also kind of lead you around the party. So on the front, it has a bunch of Material Girls memes. You can choose one, you know, play the little game. On the inside, it's all Material Girls patterns. And then when you lift it up, it'll say something like, "The universe has spoken, go downstairs and get your palm read." So it leads them all around. Let's go see what's going on inside. Okay, so inside here we have games that are past issues from the magazine, so people can play them. They're all like sleepover inspired games. We have a bar over here and a Material Girls world sticker over here. People are gonna like hang out up here, and then when we go downstairs we have lots of fun going on. So down here in this beautiful pink room, it's all like pink fur on the walls and pink like sparkly curtains. We have a little cave of crafting going on, so everyone's gonna be making these little rosette ribbons with the Material Girls World button on it. We have all of our lace laid out here, and then we're going to have palm readings by Asha happening over in the corner. Very exciting. So we also made these little sheets where people can like learn a bit about their creativity from their palm reading and take home some advice about what to do next. Glue guns over here, lace over here, lots of places to hang out. Oh, the bathroom. To do Okay, we had to do activities even in the bathroom, so while people are alone in here, they can do a fiber art confession. I should actually probably write one on there to get it going, but I'm not going to show you what it is. People can leave a fiber art confession here, and we also put just simply some little Material Girl stickers on the mirror. Make it very cute. See, bathroom outfit check. I had planned this outfit for a very long time, so I made this headband. It's supposed to be like a good squish headband. I put a tutorial on my TikTok if you want to see how I did it. Then this is a Susa Musa dress. I already made my rosette badge, of course, and my little boots that I'm always wearing. Let's party. Checking back in after the event. This was a few days later. I think it's been like 5 days since the event. It was amazing, like the best vibe we've had at a Material Girls event so far. Part of it was just that like I feel like we really leveled up. Like there were more than 50 people there. We had a whole bar to ourselves. The vibe was just like great. The aesthetic was so cute. I really loved getting all of the like print merch together, like making the little fortune tellers and conceptualizing a fun little pack to like guide people around the party and get them excited while they were there. So I'm like over the moon just honestly about how that event went, and it made me really inspired to keep doing stuff like that, although it is a lot more work than just like the normal meetups. So we'll see how often that can happen, but definitely more in the future because it went amazing. Material Girls World launched less than a week ago, and there's already more than 500 people in there, so that is also a big accomplishment, and so excited that other people are, you know, seeing how exciting it is and are excited to get in there. I'm very, very proud of this launch. I feel like it's a new era for Material Girls. Like we're leveling up, creating a better and more cohesive and simple to use space for everyone to hang out in. So I hope you guys agree, and that you will join us. Of course, all the links are down below to get involved, so you can join Material Girls World, make your little profile, search the map, start posting. So link the latest copy of the magazine, number 10. It's always free to download, so make sure to give that a read, and I'll link where you can get print copies as well. If you want to join our print subscription and get every new issue sent to your door, that is now on Material Girls World. So when you log into Material Girls World, sign up for our Snail Mail Girl membership, and through that we'll start sending you print magazines every quarter. And there are also some fun other goodies like discounts and early access to certain things. You can see the full list of like membership perks on there. But after this, it'll be back to business as usual, just sharing my life as an artist in London, running Material Girls, what I get up to. Back to reading. In the process of working so hard on this, I've been having some late nights and gotten out of the practice of reading and having like a good book going. So come back for some more craft theory recommendations, hopefully in the next vlog. Should like and subscribe down below so you see it, and I'll see you later. Have a good day.